It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0.
Inside one.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting third.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. 0 for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching MLB Network. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, the center fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Kane, 0-1.
Now here it comes. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And that misses. Ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And that misses for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
In there, and their first hit of the season is going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as a result.
Stepping in, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
He throws him on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. Three up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Eric Sogard. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A high fastball is in there. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Oh, and the throw sails. It's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoak. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
2-1 to count. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Ready with the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Darvish is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 6. Lorenzo.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now that shortstop,
Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, no balls and a strike. Holt, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 0-2. Fastball well outside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2 out, bases loaded. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Brewers leave them loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One out, nobody on. 1-1 to Schwarber. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cain on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Digging in, Ian Happ looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Keston Hiura, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez ranging to his right, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
So stepping in, Eric Sogard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down and away, ball 1. Sogard is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
3-2, full count. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So coming to the plate, Justin Smoak. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Three balls and a strike now to Smoak.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The pitcher, number 53.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brandon Woodruff is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Popped up. Bryant in foul ground. Oh, no, he missed it. One and one. Here it is. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, David Bodie. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside.
Bodie, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Hope for one on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. I'll look to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting. No shortstop.
Here's Brock Holt now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Lays off 2-2 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now that's
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So striding in, Keston Hiura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez, and their runners at the corners now. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
2-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-1.
Boom. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Yelich. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's ball one.
1-0.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch fouled away. A 1-2 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Garcia giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jeremy Jeffress enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Bottom of the inning now. So here's Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. It was a walk in his last trip from the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Splitter taken here. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that break.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Alex Claudio is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 58.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, David Bodie. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ready with the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Steven Souza will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 1-0.